Hail. Sir. Hail.
Hail everybody. Welcome back to the channel. ShadetheDragonWolf here with Oblivion. And of course, our lovely Cicero.
Yes! Oh great and mighty Grand Champion!
Follow me.
Golly!
So yeah, going through some Oblivion today. Didn't stream last night even though I have it on the schedule, but I'm really tired from work. Been an interesting first week. But yeah. What I might do is I might take that off the schedule, and if I just happen to have the energy for Friday stream, then I'll do that. So, and if you hear any crunching, it's just me eating some cheese breadstick things. Secretly good stuff. But yeah, so.
Sir.
Also, hello. When it comes to Saturday night streams with the crew, you know, it's probably going to be like an every other Saturday thing as long as we have something to do. But whether I stream during the day, you know, like the 1 to 4 or whatever, or not, we would still do the evening stream as well. So I don't think we're going to do one today though, just because we did one last week as well. So, but next Saturday we'll probably do a group stream. Probably continue with the GTA. See, I did download Fall Guys that night because I've been wanting to play it, and I thought it was free, so I tried to download it. And I got in to try and play, and she's like, "You need an Epic Games account."
Good evening, sir.
I haven't had an Epic Games account since I got rid of my Fortnite, so I don't know if I am going to get it again or not. Just for Fall Guys. because I would like to play Fall Guys, and I think it would be a pretty fun group thing to do. But we shall see what happens. It is free, so, and I think considering I already quote unquote bought it, all I should have to do is just re-download it. So, right, Cicero?
Yes!
Alright.
Golly.
So yeah, we're back here in Oblivion today. Relearning controls. Speak to Martin about the progress and deciphering the Mysterium Xarxes. Okay. Let's go talk to Martin.
Good afternoon,
Good,
sir.
Alright. Good afternoon, sir. Huh. So yeah, relearning controls. Trying to not use Genshin controls. L1 slow. Okay. Roll force, swing a loving. Spell attack. Crouch. First person, third person. G. Menu. And of course A is just activation. Okay. And I have another pack of cheese and breadsticks. So, wow, you're looking very ominous there. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the second pack here because I want it. To be fair, I have eaten today, but it's just gotten a little munchy, and so figured I'd get something snack-wise. I didn't realize until now that there's a whole bunch of swords hanging from the ceiling, or from the buttresses. And right here too. It's not symmetrical. Missing some swords there, buddy. Are these all the blades of the ones that have fallen? Question mark. Martin.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xarxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
I think I have a Daedric artifact. Shouldn't be a problem. Huh?
I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some
I got a Daedric artifact. Probably not on me, but I should have one. Back at the shack. I mean, I do have Umbra, but it's a quest-related item, so I don't think that would. I don't think that would work. Questions. Need answers. I mean, we got Umbra on us, so we can actually just try it. I don't think it's gonna work, though.
By the time you return with the Daedric art. The next... The only... I'm still working on the second item needed.
Do I need something specific?
I'm still working on the second item needed for the gate opening ritual. I believe I'm close to deciphering the relevant passage.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, so did that work? Question mark. I should read Modern Heretics for information about how to... Okay.
What do you need, friend?
Negative. I need to do that one. so I have to specifically go to the Shrine of Azura. Okay. No problem. Can I take this, Martin? Thank you very much. Athletics increased, just by moving 2 feet. That's how Oblivion works. Okay, Shrine of Azura. It appears that I have already been there. Shadowmere, hello. No. Pretty sure it's this guy, right?
You have entered a holy place. What is your business here?
I want to know about the Shrine of Azura.
These are dark times, and people's minds are poisoned by rumors and superstition. Unless you can persuade me of your good intentions, I cannot speak further on this matter.
You want a bribe?
I'm listening. Is that so? Really now? You're such a charmer. What a great story. Get away from me. Can't do better than that. This is the Shrine of Azura, Queen of the Dawn and the Dusk.
Yeah, it worked.
What is your business here, traveler?
I wish to summon Azura.
If you wish to speak to the lady, visit her shrine at dawn or dusk. Leave her an offering of glow dust, and perhaps she will deign to speak with you.
Glow dust?
We watch and wait.
I don't believe I have any on me, but I know I have some at the shack. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the shack, Cicero. Ooh, excuse me. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Funny enough, this is my first weekend off in probably 8 years without requesting it. Or, you know, getting sick.
This had better be good.
Thank you to my new schedule. And now I have full time, so it's doing better. Super. And glow dust, glow dust, glow dust. Ectoplasm. Wow, I don't have any glow dust here. Okay. I thought I might have some, but apparently not. Such a shame. Okay. I wonder if the apothecary just randomly sells it. It'd be sweet if it did. Otherwise, I'd have to go and try and find a ghost. Or whatever glow dust comes from. Yeah.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Remember the Emperor!
Random event.
Speak.
I'm gonna say, is there another one? Margaret Dial.
You have my ear, citizen. You cannot
She was
escape the
in
Master's vigilance. This ends here.
He's in disguise too.
That's the best you can do!
I'm gonna say, hope I didn't hit the guard. Styrbjorn.
You have my ear,
Aw.
citizen.
Can I wait now? 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be close enough. With more. No, told you I'm large enough. Oh. After him, housekeeping. Sure.
Alone.
How goes it?
Okay.
Should I take your fancy garbs?
Good to hear.
Sure.
The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though.
I can't
Well,
imagine
these
that
are
there's a
just
finer
Yes.
establishment
Is
in
there
the
anyone in
entire
the
city.
city who knows more about
Goodbye.
heavy armor than Varnado?
Good to hear.
If you want to learn about
Take
heavy
care.
armor,
Anybody else want to be a thing in disguise? No. Let's see. This is pretty. Yeah. You have any
Hello
glow dust?
again.
Please have glow dust.
Can
Please
I
have glow
interest
dust.
you in some of my wares?
I hope so. If you have glow dust. Yay, she got one. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Let's see, what can I give you? Blah, 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 blah. Stuff I don't need.
Come back and see me again.
Never mind. Never mind.
We'll see.
No, I didn't mean
Farewell.
to try and brag it. Pardon me, I'm trying to get used to things. Alright, so we got the glow dust. Let's go visit Azura. I just gotta wait till dusk. With any luck, it'll be dusk when we get there. Yeah, pretty close.
I have seen your name, traveler, and heard it whispered in twilight. I ask a service which holds promise of fame and reward. Many years ago, 5 followers slew the vampire Dratic and its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature. Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair. Their suffering weighs heavily on me. Travel to the gutted mine. The door will open to you. Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
Sounds good. Alright. So the gutted mine. Right down here. Okay. Yeah, at least Azura is one of the Daedras that actually has compassion, you know? Or she seems to have compassion. Hello? Oh, hello. Thank you for your soul. forget there's no sprint button in Oblivion. Technically, the sprint button is sheathing your weapon. Here we are. Alright, let's go kill some vampires. Ready, Cicero? You're not gonna die on me, right?
Who's there? Huh?
It is I.
If it's a fight
I'm hither.
you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Ooh, she turned invisible. Fantastic. Cicero. Did you die already? I think he just ran out the door. Let's see what you got. Vampire dust. Mithril shield. Already have one. Ooh, an ebony dagger. I thought that looked like ebony. Let's see, what spells do I have? I can't trap any souls right now, so... Are you back with me? Right. Let's see if I can find any treasures. Ebony diamond ring, hell yeah.
Hello? Who's there?
It is me. Come.
Nothing to worry about, I guess.
I guess I could take the bone meal, huh? Ingredients. Alright, so that's it for that end. Yeah, what's kind of cool about Oblivion 2 is that they actually have moving vines in the underground, which is pretty cool.
Nothing to worry about. My eyes playing tricks on me.
So dark in here. Sister, I need you to keep up, bro.
Strutting around in the shadows.
See. I'm not like a Khajiit and having night eye, you know.
To arms! To arms!
Two arms. Two arms? Two arms?
Yeah! What's the matter? Getting tired? No!
Ebony armor, huh? Ebony greaves. Yeah. Damn. I mean, that's to be expected, though. I'm probably going to sell it anyway, just because I don't have a use for it, since it's, heavy armor. Of course, the more expensive one is the Kyrus, the heavier one. And of course, I got the armor. Warhammer of the Glacier. That's too heavy, though. Also, way too heavy. It's more expensive than the other thing, but it's way too heavy. I see you over there. Bonk. I thought you died already, man. Good to know you're still around. A hidden passage. Make sure we didn't miss anything. There's a pathway over
Hello,
here.
who's there?
Hello. Okay, so nothing there. Out of my hand. Ow! My balls. Nothing a little healing can't help. I need to collect that hit bone. I'll just place that in here. Hit bones have no use. That's it in here. Okay. Back this way then. Hello?
What's that?
What's that? It is I? Tis me. Ooh. Hello? Oh, you coming? I'll protect you, sister. Two spell. I'm about to die. Oh. He died. Very good then, very good then. Elven Warhammer. Oh boy. Okay. Definitely need a heal, huh? Let's get myself out some magic potions. La 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 la. Potion of restore health. Restore 3 points of health for 12 seconds on self. Yeah, we can. See, Dwarven Greaves, Dwarven Shield, Dwarven Cuirass, Vampire Ghost. Faded Note, ooh. Too bad all of it's pretty much too heavy. I could carry the shield. I could do that. We got this archer. Arrow of Blending, Arrow of Dispel, Fatigue, Frost. Bow of Scorching. Kind of bow. Looks dwarven. Either dwarven or elven. Ugh. What do I have? Oh, shit, I Maybe we could sell it. Oh wow, you had a lot of stuff on you. Holy crap. Got a lot of arrows on you there, buddy. Hell of a lot of arrows. Oh my god. My dude. Wow, I'm 7 pounds overweight too from all those arrows. Suck. Okay. I need to drop some stuff. I got 133 arrows versus 112 iron arrows. So I'll drop some of these. Could have sworn they had a thing where you could like do half. You could just press a single button. Wow. The bow is what's weighing me down, isn't it? Also, probably these 83 Jamora Field arrows. Drop a couple of these. Looks a lot better. And anything from you? Like I say, I could take the shield. Take that at least. Get some money, you know. Looks like that's it. Ooh. A hard coffin. Ebony short sword. Wow. Orcish greaves. Wow. Surfeit of Thieves. Ooh. Wonder if that's a skill book. Wow, those orcish greaves are orcish greaves or bracers? Greaves? Greaves, yeah. Okay, those are pretty heavy. Alright, sister, let's see if we got this. Let's see if this is a skill book. Yeah, boy. Security skill increase. What about this? This worn, faded note was written on a scrap of parchment and secured by a piece of rawhide to the vampire's neck. My name is Golagro Mozgol. My companions' names are Aranalda, Nil Elf Daughter, Avita Cassiana, and Umar Grokar. The vampire Dratek died by our hands, but the price was dear. Those into whose hands we have fallen, we thank you and pray for your favor. We serve Lady Azura, bring these our last words to her shrine. We praise her with the full fountain of our devotion. Our destinies were written in the stars, that our souls and reason be slain, and our world lost forever. None can escape her fate, but let us be remembered at her shrine, and in the hearts of her servants. It is only by fate that any life ends, and only by chance that it is mine, not yours. Okay. Alright, sister, let's get out of here. Back to Azura. We're on the right track. Oh wait, this is what is that? A game like Oblivion would have been more useful with the clairvoyance spell. I feel like you can get lost a lot more easily in Oblivion than you can stuck. Alright, let's go sell / drop off some things. And then we'll go to Azura. When in combat, don't always run. It'll slow down your fatigue restoration. Hello,
The
person.
March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor.
Plate goes yeet.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Sell that. Sell that.
Thank you for
Hello.
armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Yeah, we'll sell that. Nothing beats our shadow thing. Shadow hunt. Yeah. Unless we can customize something that'd be better. Ebony dagger, sell it.
An excellent bargain.
Ebony short sword. I would not mind using it, but I'm a mace wielder primarily. I only use the blade of woe if I absolutely need to, so.
That's more than I'd usually pay. Thank you for your... Let me take a look at what you've got.
Prepare the medical stuff, please. I got the rest.
If it's broken, I can fix it.
Alright.
Good.
And then I repair what I can.
Hey?
Alright. Hopefully soon I'll be able to repair enchanted weapons myself. See anything else? Oh, pretty good. Okay. Back to Azura. Alrighty. Shadow mirror. Ooh, the horseman. Remove you. Yeah. Just got to go back.
Thank you, mortal. Their spirits are free, and henceforth above my shrine 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Yay! As a restore. I have a Daedric artifact which Morton needs for the ritual to open the portal to Cameron's paradise. I shall bring it to him at the World of Temple. Cool. To Martin. Martin! Yeah, obviously when we finish the main story, we'll go ahead and go to Shivering Isles. One thing I did find out though from playing it before is that weapons and armor from the Shivering Isles have a very, very poor durability rating when they get used in Tamriel. I mean, it makes sense because they're from an enchanted plane and therefore they shouldn't really be that effective in reality, perhaps. I mean, it's not like they're a Daedric artifact, they're just a vision, I guess, of the Daedra of that realm. And it's like, oh, these guys use weapons, so here's the weapons. They're just not Daedric weapons, they're just made up. So. Alright, Martin.
The next section of the Mysterium Xerxes is
That's my
very
assumption
difficult.
anyway.
I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet.
Well, here's your
I won't
artifact.
ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. Are you ready to give me the artifact?
Sure. What else can I do to help? Well, I gotta do
You should
it.
talk to
Hey.
Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think.
Uh-oh, Bruma trouble.
Farewell, my friend.
Alright, so this is the part in the story where all the gates start opening up in cities. I gotta go around and defeat every single damn one of them. Can we see it from up here? No. Rendering is not that great. I gotta talk to Joffrey up here. Wait, what's up with my fatigue? I'm infected with something. It says I have a disease. Doesn't say what disease. Question mark. Review the disease, please. I know this isn't Skyrim, but it should be something. Well, whatever's affecting me is affecting my fatigue. But that's the funny thing too, because like, is it vampirism that's affecting me, or what? Well, either way, I should probably take a cure disease potion. Just be on the safe side. Thank you. And now we should be good. Okay. Phew. Joffrey's in here.
Good.
I've just received word
Okay.
from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the
Yep.
Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt
Yep.
with these gates before, I'd like you to help the
Yep.
Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've
No
seen how
problem.
it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
You would think
Captain
so.
Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate.
Okay.
You should rendezvous
Let's
with
go close the
Captain
gate.
Bird.
A 1 out of 7. Let's see. Can we see it now? I don't know. Alright, let's just get down there and take care of business. Yeah, so yeah, this is the point in the story where you have to go around to every single city and destroy an Oblivion gate, and then that leads to the big finale. Well, the first big finale. Hello, everybody.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kvatch available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time.
Yeah.
We're ready when
Yeah.
you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate. All right, give me a minute to talk to the men.
Talk to your man.
All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kvatch. And that's not going to happen here, not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor,
Yeah.
Soren, you're with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We'll make you right.
Let's go, yellow team. Yeah.
I've got that one.
Alright, y'all got that? Another one. Thank you for yourself. Alright, let's go. Into the gate, into the gate. Save often. The plains of Oblivion are dangerous.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. It's in your. Go, Clampiers. I didn't mean to hit you guys. Thank you.
I've got that one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, Daedroth. Turquoise to Daedroth is Daedroth. We can do this. We can do this. Alright.
Here comes another one.
Come on, man.
What's the matter? Getting tired.
Oh, somebody got stabbed. Alright. Trying to get my bearings straight. I think that's the gate we need to get into, right? Daedroth!
Here comes another one.
Inkland here. Let's go. Oh, you killed one of my men. Bitch. I'll take the shield though. Collector's edition. Ooh, what is that? Lavender Streak? Dude. We'll see. Dude. That'd be a cool thing to do. Since I make mead, you know? Just find random things that I find on characters in the game and just make a thing out of it. Lavender. Fennel seeds. Sounds interesting. Oh, careful of that whip plant, y'all. It's gonna get you. Don't wander too closely.
I've got that one.
Play mention.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely. This is no place I ever wanted to find myself. I don't see how we can... No, we can do this. We have to do this. We have no choice. Glad you're here.
We have no choice.
We wouldn't have a chance otherwise. What's our next move?
Follow
We'll
me.
follow your lead.
Follow me, and you'll be...
Stay sharp.
Of pure imagination. Hey, don't forget about those. Carrot. They're a pain in the ass, though. They can be. Dodge.
I've got that one.
Dodge ram. Ow. Fireball. Stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Come on. There we go. Health increased. Nice. Leave it. Alright, can you get out away from that thing? And I need guys coming or what? Okay, so traps don't activate for you guys. Lucky bastards.
I've got that one.
Come on, Daedroth. Yeah, sure you would.
Look out!
This is
Oh, Daedroth. Run there.
Here comes another one.
Another one. Guilty of the guy. gotta do that. Columbine root. Doesn't sound like a good idea. Beef? Nah. Aloe vera? Probably. Aloe vera's good for you. Anyway. Pretty sure I have one already. But if I find one, I'm probably going to be picking it up. But I think I have a Tremora mace. I just have it back at the place. Yeah. Another one. Let's go.
Look out!
He's full of life.
I've got
Oh, a mage. Kill the mage, bro. Kill the mage. Kill the mage, kill the mage. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Good. Where's this road idea? Alright, so that's the thing. Let's go this way. That's just a bait. Alright, get into the thing. Let's go. Did you just summon a Tremor? Hey, man, come back. You got this, bird. Good job. Right. Move. Yay. Alright, let's get inside, bro. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
Look out!
Oh, no, you're just running right past me. Sorry, sister.
Yeah!
I can't see. Don't look at the light directly. You'll be able to see it better. Come on, door. As long as we got Cicero's torch, nothing can blind us. The darkness. Haha. Sounds contradictory.
I've got
I know.
that. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Probably should just
Yeah.
throw that on.
Feed me the
Cicero, run! Ow, ow,
I'll
ow.
send your bloody soul straight to Sultan's.
At least I got that damage rebound effect thing going on. And Cicero's now dead. Once again. He'll come back though, don't you worry. He always comes back. Might take him a couple days, but he'll be back. No worries.
Look out! Oh.
Got it. Fountain of healing. Let's see. I can't see crap. Hello,
Here comes another one.
Ow. 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 Oh, that's what did damage. Baby girl. Heck. It's okay. 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 Oh, it's okay. See, is there another one? So far we're good. Okay. Upstairs. Bork? 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 Baby, go bork? Baby girl, you're silly. Yay! Okay. Come on, bird. Baby girl. Baby girl. A lady. He's in the wall. Bork. Bork. That's just silly. Baby girl, goodness. 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 You're being a goof.
Here comes another one.
It sound like each other. Either sound like oh crap or mud crab. Bork. Heck. Ooh, flame at you. Too bad it's not a spell. Bork. Bork. Heck and bork. Ugh. Almost there, bird. Almost there.
I've got that one.
Stop dodging.
Stay sharp. Look at the muscles on you.
Look at the muscles on you. I did not want to do that. This is what I wanted to do. Except with the sword. Take him over there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. There you go. Alright, let's drop that sword real quick. Little one. Damn it. The pickup button is L1. Alright, bird, let's go get the sigil.
Stay sharp.
I am sharp. Armament. take it just in case if I already got one. I'll just sell it. You're going right down here, bird. Got a lot of humans. You got a point there, you got a point there. I don't need that though. That's for goatee. Broadhead, huh? Never seen that. A different type of air. I got enough carry weight to special effect here. Let's see. Wow. Alright, back to the real world. Hello, hello, hello. I closed the gate with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs more.
Look out! I'll send your bloody soul straight to Sodom.
This is the part where you fall down and
He's not
bleed
bloody,
to
he's
death.
made of fire.
Warming up, you pathetic worm!
You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion gate. We didn't think we'd
Where's
ever
your
see you
armor,
alive
bro?
again. Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can
He's just like,
defend
well,
Bruma.
I closed the gate. I'm just going to retire right now.
It was an honor to serve with you.
Okay, I guess we're good. Yeah, sister will come back. We'll come back. Okay. Alright. Let's make a pit stop at the shack. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and finish chapter 2 of Genshin Impact today. If not today, I'll try and finish it tomorrow. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Leave me alone. I didn't do anything.
Stop right
I
there,
didn't do
criminal
anything.
scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
What did I do?
I'm confiscating.
1,000 gold. What did I do?
That's too... Oh,
I don't know what I did. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Yes, Master.
But yeah.
You need me?
Yes, Master.
No.
You need me?
No. But, yeah. Anyway, as I was going to do, let me, go back here to the shack. But yeah, so we closed one of the gates. Now we just need to close 6 more, I think. And then, of course, we got the gold gate. Yeah, so whether today or tomorrow, I'm going to try and get past Chapter 2 of Genshin Impact, because I do want to get to Sumeru before the 3.0 comes out. I know that probably won't be for another month, but I would still like to, so that way I can get everything there. Let's see, do we have Dramora Mace? Oh, we didn't. Oh, so we got lucky then. Okay. Yeah, we got the mace. Yeah, okay. I got all this stuff and I only use certain things. Alright, so how much damage does the Dremora do to the Elven? Oh, it sucks. Sad. I'll still put it there for collecting sake. Sell that. And yeah, the armor. Bruma. I know it's an armor, but I'm just gonna put that there right now because I'm lazy. Sell the silver ring. Go ahead and refresh this real quick, I guess. I wonder if I go to Coral right now, is there going to be an Oblivion gate there already? I can just take care of it. Because I'm going to have to eventually anyway. But like, we need all the gods from all the cities to help in our quest. It's like, but they won't do it until the gates are closed. Yep, there's one right there. Oh, might as well get it over with, hey? Let's do it! I might not have Cicero with me, but... if I have to, I'll whip them. Yeah, there's supposed to be a gate at every city besides Kavach, because we're... So I just need to go around, destroy every single one, and then we can do the Great Gate situation. Try to beat the Siege Crawler at its game. This is one of those giant puzzle ones. Suck. Alright. There should be a way around. Yeah, this place also has mines. Gotta be aware of that. Oh, here we go. Maybe. An elevator, maybe? Yes, there is. Cool. Ah! Get wrecked. Two shot. Yeah, I really don't need anything from you guys. Going up. Look at that sky. I hope there's a pathway up here, so I don't have to do the gates. Probably gotta do the gates anyway. Can I reach that? No. I mean, there's nothing in there anyway, it's just a skill. Yeah, because I mean, once I get in here, I should just be able to go up top, right? If I can do this, then that'd be hilarious, because that's probably the fastest thing I've ever done for this one. Let's see. Another level up there. Might. Just might work. Waste of Oblivion. Waste of Oblivion. Actually, maybe not. Too bad I don't have, what did I call it? You know that one thing. The, no fall damage shower. become ethereal. That's the name. Yeah. What do you do? Alright, so that opens up the gate down below. A gate down below. I'm assuming the one that's right underneath us. Fantastic. If I recall correctly, I don't think activating those gates is really necessary. Might be though. Because let me take a look around, yeah. I mean, there's no other way to get to the top of this one except going over there. Alright, so we might. Probably. Ah, thank you for the follow, my friend. Glad you're enjoying the stream. He's going all the way down. Is he getting impaled? Ah, he finished. Let's go see the results. Down the rail. Looks like he did. Wow. Oh. Did you really just lower this on me, dude? This guy literally just lowered this thing on me. Alright, bring it.
Break and fall.
He's like, I'm gonna bring this sucker down whether he likes it or not. It's like, yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. It legitimately looked like he got impaled, but he was just hanging on it. I get it. It's an auto activation. Alright, where does this take me? Oh, hello. Bring it, ShadetheDragonWolf! No problem. Imagine if you could swing that fast in Skyrim using blunt weapons. It'd be devastating. Alright, where am I at? Where am I going? I need to get to... Where's that? I need to get to one of these ones, I think. That one, the far one over there. Yeah. Okay. I see you. Let's see here. Let's go back up and go back across. I don't think there's a way out at the bottom of this one. Maybe. Imagine if I could just jump all the way over there. Honestly, probably could. I'd probably hurt myself though. Do I dare try the parkour? Doesn't even look like there's a door over there. Are you a phony? Are you a phony tower? Jumping over there wouldn't do me any good. this one. Yeah, that's a phony tower. So if I jumped onto that, that wouldn't have done me any good at all. Alright, so how am I supposed to... I forget. Maybe I do gotta activate all the gates or something. Just ignore all distractions and let's go a lot faster. Because I remember doing these when I was younger, like the first time, and I was just like, this is taking forever. It's just like, yeah, that's gonna happen when you look around all the time. Okay, so we started at this tower, yes. That's a fake one as well. So let's go back downstairs. My favorite quest in Oblivion. I don't know, there's quite a few of them that there are, and I haven't I haven't really finished. I mean, I've beaten the game plenty of times. And I've only done Shivering Isles a handful of times. But, out of the quests that I can remember doing, let me think. I mean, as tedious as it is, it's not really my favorite, but I like it for the specific reason that you get back at him is the Dark Brotherhood mission where you have to go and break back into the prison and kill Valen Drift. It's just satisfying to just get that vengeance of him mocking you and be like, haha, you're not going to escape, you're gonna die here. And everybody's gonna shout my name and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, you think about that. Favorite mission though, it's something else. I don't know, I'd say one of my favorites though is probably probably one of the Dark Brotherhood missions beyond the Valen Drift one. I do kind of like the one where you have to go and kill the Dark Brotherhood because you're being misled and everything. First time through, you don't know about it, so it's kind of like a surprise. Because when I first did that mission, I'm just like, well, I guess one of these guys is betraying us. I guess I gotta just do what needs to be done. Okay. And then it turns out it's just like, yeah, nobody was, you know, interfering or anything. It was actually outside in the Black Hand. Shit. I killed my family for nothing. And I don't know. In terms of like a general favorite thing I like to do, I do like the Shivering Isles, even though it's as creepy as it is. I feel like the Shivering Isles is pretty cool. One thing I actually haven't done in this game though is the Knights of the Night, because ow. when back in the day when I first got Oblivion, I think I actually got the extended stuff, but I could never figure out how to implement it. And then when I finally was able to play, you know, Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine and all that, I didn't realize that I didn't realize what I had to do to start the Knights of the Nine. And even like when I tried to do it on the computer, I tried doing it there, and I'm just like, what do I do? To my knowledge, pretty much go talk to that preaching guy outside the Anvil Chapel. And then I guess I just go to a random spot, and it's just like, yeah, we're gonna send you to the sky and talk to this guy. And it's just like, if you insist. Sure, I'll talk to the spirit. But that's all I know to my knowledge on what goes on. I don't know what else goes on. I haven't looked up any gameplay of it. But yeah. But yeah, I do enjoy the Shivering Isles for sure. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, so like when it comes to that, I just don't know if it's like you go to a new world like the Shivering Isles, or you're still in Tamriel and it's just a whole bunch of other things. I guess we'll find out when I get there, huh? Alright, so I already opened up the tsunami gate. Am I missing something? I just go down here and everything behind the door. Hunky-dory. It's what I want to be. Ah, I didn't hurt myself. We're down there. Alright, go back down. 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 Yep. Coming down on you. Thank you. Sure. Okay. Thank you for the restoration. That's pretty cool. And it's kind of like with me too. It's just like, oh shit. It's like Shivering Isles is my favorite just because I haven't really been able to try Knights of the Nine. But I do look forward to trying it. Ow. But yeah, I'll definitely begin watching the show. And funny as well as I didn't know until I got the when I one random day at Walmart, I went to the game section and I happened to find the Anthology Collector edition for the Elder Scrolls. So it has Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. So that's how I got it on the computer. And when I started playing Oblivion, I saw that there was a whole bunch of DLC packs for it. It's like, well, I thought there was only Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine. And then it turned out that there was also like a vampire expansion and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just like, where was that? Where did that come from? So there's like a whole vampire lair somewhere down near Valen or whatever it's called. Ow. And I don't know if that's in here. But if it is, that'd be pretty cool to look at. Yeah. Of course, the only ones that I have known of is just the main two. So, okay, so this just takes me back up here. I dodged you. That's a mine. Okay, so I killed that guy. You're still alive. I'm gonna. Okay. Man, this one is confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you get good Oblivion gates and you get these ones that are just all over the place. Oh, are you stuck? There you go. Alright, so let's go into this one, I guess. Yeah, I remember seeing the Wizard Tower. I think I actually went to that on the PC version. But I was not aware of the name. Pretty cool though. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, the vampire one though I saw, like I don't know if I just didn't do it correctly or if I just went too far ahead of myself. But it's like I went to the little vampire lair, and it's just like, it's cool, but there's no one here to yeah, there's just a vampire house for you. Okay, appreciate it. Can't find the new house. Nothing. Okay. Back down here. The door that I missed. Should be. There's a bridge. I got scared from him and I looked away and thought I fell. Alright. And we advance. Nothing here. Oh, okay, so that's good. That's making progress. We're making progress. Woo! Rending halls. We have made progress. Yes.
Blood sack.
What about a blood sack? Ah, that was the mystic one. Damn it. Ow. Stop. Oh, he wasn't missing. There's just two of them. Might as well take the free heal. This door. Up the stairs we go. It's not stairs, it's a ramp. Hi! Yeah. Of course, when I was younger, everything about this scared the hell out of me. I get my moments sometimes still, but definitely not as bad. Okay, I think we're just about at the top. Fantastic. It's not really a scare thing. Ooh. I've never seen that before. Daedra Silk. I've never seen that in my entire life. Knowing Oblivion. Yeah, it's not really a scare thing anymore. It's kind of creepy. Kind of eerie. I had Boots or Die, you dropped the fish right here. You can just drag him. Yeah. That can be a creepy thing too, it's just like, what is the music of life? Like, silence, my brother. It's like, welcome. Oh. Warm welcome. But yeah, he's got some movements, yeah. I see you over there. Magic. Work. Alright. Back to the center. If you hear any working, it's my dog. She's still there. Let's get this sigil stone. It's not blood, it's Kool-Aid. You have your choice of sherry flavor. Tropical punch. I'm gonna say, was that play mention on Would have been hilarious. Work. Baby girl. It's okay. That's so. Scroll. Good. He fell off. Soul. Yeah, my blood's increased again. Hey, I'm over here. Ooh, I got this guy. This guy's They open wide and he shoots a frost ball at me. That's comedy. Goes over some people's heads, I'm sure. What is this? Lesser staff of ice storm. I mean, it's ice storm, so that's pretty cool. Let's help. What was this guy? Raider trap. Not many chests in this one. Alright, let's get the siege stew. Get the hell out of here. Alright, check it out. Explosion! Alright, that's 2 enemy gates down. Before we even go back to Martin, we might as well just destroy all the gates, honestly. It's the simplest way. It's a simple thing, you know. It's fine. It's not like when I tried to destroy all the Mirak stones before talking to the Scowl and then glitching out the game to where I couldn't complete the Mirak questline. That sucked. Bye-bye, gates. Yeah. Yeah. That was a sad time, because then I had to start over my mage character. And then I also had another sad time, because when the 10th anniversary came out, and I upgraded, my mage character died, pretty much. It was having a problem where it's just like, failed to save, failed to load, a whole bunch of shit like that, and then it's just like, yeah, your character is unplayable now. You have to start a new character. It's like, damn it. Which sucked too, because I had a whole story planned out for her and everything. She was a Dunmer mage, and you know, she went through the Archmage school. She saved Skyrim with Alduin and all that stuff. And she was a vampire, so she went and joined the Valkar clan. And she actually killed Karstag without any mods or anything like that. It was just regular vanilla stuff. So I was really proud of her. And then eventually I was just like, well, this magic stuff is getting a little too easy. So I'm just going to try and train her into a different field of offense. So I was going to turn her into like an archer alchemist like my now current Skyrim character is. But then I had that problem where she died, and I'm just like, depressed. I still have her save file and everything in hopes that maybe one of these days Bethesda will come out with an update that fixes it randomly, but I don't think it's going to happen. Cause I only got 3 more achievements to go. I gotta craft I have to craft an item out of Stalrim. Destroy a legendary dragon, which is level 75. Which I was very close. I was at 56, I think, with that character. And then on top of that, I just have to tame and ride 5 dragons, and I'm 100% on the whole thing. So we'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Our new character right now is level 20, so it'll be alright, though. Alright, let's go. Where should I go? Okay, I'm going to go to my fence in Anvil, because I think he's the one that has the most money. I'm going to sell him some stuff, and then while I'm there, I can do the Anvil Gate. Skin Gate next? Okay. Still going to stop by, though. Sell some stuff to this guy. after I sell the stuff, I'll go ahead and get skin good. He's asleep. Hi!
I see you.
You're awake now. Let's
You always bring
trade.
in good business.
Alright. I don't have anything stolen, but I'm gonna give you some stuff. 'Cause I need the money. Take that. Take that. Did I get a magical ring at some point I could sell? I could just sell that, honestly. I think that's it for those.
That seems a fair
Diamond,
price.
bear pelt, silver nugs. See, can I get a little bit more idea? 45%?
Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner. That's more than I'd usually pay.
We're working our way up in the briberies, alright. Alright. Got a little bit of money, got rid of some weight. Oh yeah, let's check our sigil stone, see what specialties they have. Whee! Disintegrate weapon on strike or fortify blade. Absorb intelligence or fortify intelligence. Fire damage or light. Well, if I don't want to use my my light spells anymore, I can just equip that to a piece of armor or something. I'm fire damage with spells. Fortify blade wouldn't do me any good because I don't use blade unless it's a blade of woe. Rain working. Let's go out here. Ah, that's right. We're going to do skin grad. Ah! You do less damage with your weapons when your fatigue is low. Oops. Oh god. Okay. Ah! Skin grad. I think it's on this side. Usually by the stables, right? Bop, 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 bop. Huh. Okay, I guess it's by the castle. Because it would be like right in front of me if it was here. Unless it's over there? In that field? Nope, I don't see it. Okay. There's gotta be on the other side. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Other side. Let's go to the castle. La 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 la. Where are you? The burning archway to hell.
What is it, pond scum?
Really, bro? Call me a pond scum and I'm the one saving Tamriel? Well, you just sit there patrolling a bridge. Hi. Let's see. Here. has an empty lot over there. Something's just not loading in. Castle skin grows. Yeah. I do like the Skingrad Castle too. It's massive. It looks like it would be a formidable thing to try and take. And the main entrance loft area is just humongous. I mean, Skingrad is a pretty cool place. It is. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, there's the gate.
Well,
But, the house that you can buy, in my opinion, for me, for my taste anyway, is just a little too big. Like, I'm cool with the little shack, or like the Anvil house, or the Leywin house. That's the place I'm into. Not Valenwood. Valenwood is the home of the boss. But technically speaking, Leywin is right. Elsewhere, I am completely off then. It's by Black Marsh and Elsewhere, because Valenwood is all the way on the other side of Elsewhere. Derp. Yep, there it is. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. Alright, let's get in here. Take it down! Oh. Alright, so if I remember correctly, you can just go up here. Simple thing. And you have to extend the bridges. Ooh, it's bubbling. Hi, Daedra. How are you? Die, criminal scum. Yeah, something else I do find kind of interesting though is like Dremora and Daedra are two different things. Yeah, you're right. Smallest houses are coziest. Also, like Bruma, the Bruma house. I'm trying to get. Did I get it? Forget if I got it. Probably not. But I do want to get the Bruma house because 1, I like snowy areas. 2, it's a log cabin, which I also like. So, log cabins and snowy places, my cup of tea. But yeah, no, I don't have the thing in there, so I don't think I got Bruma house yet. But I'm going to. Definitely going to. Oh, shit, hello. What the hell? You're supposed to make an explosion, not shoot a fireball at me. It's bullshit. Anyway. Yeah. The Imperial City shack is nice. The house is nice. For me, I think even the Anvil house is a little too fancy. I don't know. I just like wooden places, I guess. I don't know. That's my one. We're in the main structure. Fantastic. Hi! Ow. I don't need it, but I can sell it. And it's 2020. Hey, hey, hey. Get off my swamp. Get out of my swamp! Get out of my swamp! Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. 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 No. I need to extend. Yeah, I think it's a pretty unique house as well and everything. It's just like style-wise, it doesn't really fit me. I feel like I need. I cannot see anything. Yeah. I just feel like I need more clothes in the house. And the little house would be like my vacation home, I guess, or something. I don't know. Why is it so bright here? Oh, this room. Dodge! Dodge Ram! 1500! There's a door over there. Use the door. Ow. Stop it. Hide right here and everything will be fine. Starlight. Thank you. Oh yeah, the Breville house was nice too. I actually have the Breville house with the character, but of course it has that intrusion glitch thing going on. That's the only downside about it, honestly, but other than that, it's a really nice and cozy thing. Hi! Ow. Aha! Good thing I had that reflect damage thing going on. Another one? Oh, that's water walking. Oh. Got one for water walking and one for water breathing. Nice. Ah. Yeah, Breville House is cool. Brumman House is cool. Imperial Shack's cool. Leowin's cool. But yeah, it's like just for me, like it's like Skingrad and Anvil. They're nice houses. They just don't fit my coziness that I look for. Ooh, aim bondage. Yeah, alright, we're almost to the top. I still wish though, like... Ooh. No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to spend any more time here than we need to. Page off. Hi! Ooh, slappy, slappy. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I still wish that, whether through mods or just like a random Bethesda DLC or something, I wish they would do like a rebuild kit batch situation and give you like a player home and everything. That'd be nice. not too concerned about it because we're not going back outside. Yeah. And then you'd also have a second arena to go into as well. So you could have like a promotional thing where it's just like, yeah, you defeated everybody here in the Imperial City. Now it's time to go to Gavach where the real battle is, you know. Okay, so I guess I do have to go out that door. Rad, why are you so confusing? Nice. Yeah. And like I said, I know there's like a mod for it on the PC version, but if we were able to mod, or like I said, have Bethesda come out with a DLC about it, it'd be very fantastic. I doubt they will though, but it's just a thought. It's the thought that counts. And just like Mario, we got the small group of people that are working on Skyward. I just wish that I would be able to play it because my computer that I have definitely wouldn't be able to handle it. But if I could, it would be fantastic. You know? Alright, now where do we go, huh? Back to the Centaur. Oh, that's not good. Aha. I got you. Okay. Now we need to go downstairs. It's getting quite confusing. Ow. Smash, 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 smash. Hello? You set your own caster on fire. That's good stuff. The Halls of Shame. Oh no. Huh. Alright, I'm about to break out my blade of woe. I'm trash. Okay. Going down the stairs, going down the stairs. Some light. Hello, hey man, yay, he got stabbed. Do it again. Let's caps in this one. Woo. This way, then. I already confused myself. Came from there. I found the door. Eventually. Yes, alright. We found the path. The path. The freedom. Alright, now we're in the right spot. Okay. The other two are fakes. And if I remember correctly, I think one of these Oblivion gates are like a teleporter instead of going through the doors. But like this little spot here would have like a platform you just warp over. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Could have sworn there was one like that though. Maybe. Alright, so all these are traps and stuff. Okay. Continue. Blade of Woe makes this a little too easy. Never heard that sound before. Why are you running? You know I can't see you in this darkness. Anyway. Yeah, just a little OP. They really, I guess you could say they really nerfed it in Skyrim. Ooh. Eh. Not really worth the money, honestly. Give it to sell. First time seeing you. Hello. Don't tease me with that chest of yours. Daedra Venom. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a venom. Anyway. I bet you got a lot of venom in there. Thank you. Gate is defeated. So yeah, I think for the most part, depending on how fast or how slow it might be, probably just going to destroy all the city gates for today, considering that's pretty much what we're doing right now. And then we'll probably call it quits for the day. So, puppy. Let me let my dog go out. Oof. Yeah, so that's Bruma, Coral, and Skingrad done. So we just need Anvil, Shadenhall, Breville, and Leowin. Alright. So what does this one give us? Disintegrate armor or shield 15% on self. Okay, not bad. Not bad. What's my weight looking like? We're still good. We're still good. Got 85 pounds? Question mark? Probably. It's foggy. Holy crap. Or is that smoke? Could be both. Alright. Let's go take care of Anvil real quick, so that way the west side is done. And then we'll move to the south side. Take care of Leywin and Breville. And then I'll swoop back up to Shaden Hall, and then that'll be it. Ah, Gamer Kitty wants to join. Hello. Come join us, Spirit Coon. I have a nice blanket for you. Here, I'll move this out of the way. There you go. Oh. Good boy, good boy. Oh, he's so sweet. Such a good kitty! Alright, where's this gate? It's up here somewhere. See, to the left or to the... that way? That's a farm, so it'll be this way. I hear it. Thought I heard it. I don't recall it being this far. Where to go? Mountain horsing. Hey God, have you seen an Oblivion gate around anywhere? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember it being up that far. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Heard the little chime. Oh yeah, there it is. I see the flames. Yeah, boy. There you are. Oh, my other puppy wants out. Okay. La 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 la. I got you, little girl. Go on outside. There you go. Alright. Hey. You're going down, motherfucker. I don't care about what's outside. I'm just gonna take care of the inside. Ow. Rude. Okay. So no, I'm gonna say no sub towers, but there's at least one. But that's primarily tower. I think, if I recall correctly, this is the one where you do a lot of cave dwelling. We've got to be careful because there are a lot of pitfalls into lava, and that's not a good time. Fanfare cometh. Thank you. athletics increased. Fantastic. Alright, what's our enchantment looking like on this thing? Ah, we actually just ran out. Nice. Let's do a recharge. Find my soul gems. There they are. Bladed will require a lot of charging. And we're out of soul gems. Wish we could use this one. Back in. Alright, so we got 13 uses out of it now. Cool. Come on, puppy. I mean, it only does 2 attack without the enchantments. However, we do have a backup, which I honestly should probably just equip right now, since we're not really in a lot of position to use our bow. Yeah, pretty much. I think they have a very small damage reflection thing on them as well, if I recall correctly. Yeah, let me equip this since we don't really have our bow use right now. Hello. Really try to sneak attack, didn't you? Oh, we could have come around. I don't think ours. It might be. I don't think they are. This one. Ew, flawed sapphire. So inviting though, aren't they? Let's keep going. Pretty sure there's just a cave or something that I need to find. Ow. Come at me, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Don't need it. I think I have plenty of teeth right now. Look for any buried doors or whatever, I guess. Ow. Yeah, I feel like a clan fury wouldn't be that bad of a pet, honestly, as long as you race it right. Like I said, it's pretty much just a tiny Triceratops, you know. It should be fine. It should be fine. Don't mind the pinatas up there. Ah, that is a lot of mines. Can I shoot it? Ooh. I guess maybe our bow would have came in handy at this point. Breaking out the bow. Do I have a standard bow? Of course I do. Why would I? I got this bow, or this staff here. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Dang. Sacrifice in some enchantment then. I need to equip those. That'd be helpful. 10,000 IQ, my boy. So just trying to run through that sprint one. blessed with that in Oblivion. I swear I thought these things were supposed to have a chain reaction effect. Let's see it taking place though. He's coming.
Join my troop.
Ah! Paralysis works on you. Good to know, good to know. Oh yeah, those egg sacs have treasures in them. That'll save me some health points. Does egg sac have anything good? I got some gold, that's good. Alright. There's gotta be a door somewhere. Ah! Nope. That's where I'm looking. Boozled. Okay, so there's more. For safety. Oh, that's cheap. That is so cheap. Oh, hell no, I am not going to die from that. I am not going to die from that. You will not make me die from that. That would have been so cheap to go out that way. Guess I gotta dodge now, just in case. Can I cheat up here? Are we gonna do some hardcore parkour? As long as we don't get stuck. Honestly, I should probably save it before I do get stuck. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if I can pull this off, it'll make things a lot easier. Alright, making progress. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. Question is there going to be an entrance for me up here when I get to it? A little steep. Come on, man, give me that jump. Give me the jump. It's not giving me the jump. Alright, let's just go over this way. Maybe there'll be a less steep section. Alright, so there's an invisible wall right there. I'm descending very slowly, but I'm getting to a spot here. Okay, okay. You got this. You do it. We have the technology. And it's getting steep. Yeah, that's a no-go zone there. Okay, I'm just going to assume that it's probably not climbable. Maybe it is, maybe it is. We have some sort of something going on. Invisible walk ladder. It really does not want me to do this, does it? And this is unsanctioned territory. Ow! Something tells me there's no door for me up here. I'm gonna die. Okay, good. Yeah, look at these textures. I'm not supposed to be here. Alright, I'm gonna make my way back down. Hopefully without dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm still gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I died. I was thinking about loading the save, but... yeah, I was trying to take the mountain way, but it didn't turn out that way. Ah! You ran into a thing. Didn't really affect you though, did it? Trying to hit me with that double spell. I see. Alright, I got you. Boom, paralysis. Get him with the explosion. No? Only when I'm here. Oh, you ass. I can defeat you without a weapon. Let me get see disintegrate my weapon. Hammer! Hammer reparations. Oh, my armor's been disintegrated too. Holy crap. Did not expect that. That's probably all I was losing health so quick. Okay, so I cannot change weapons while attacking. There you go. Okay. Cave entrance where? Hi guys, do y'all need a hand? Stuff you in the box there, buddy. You for the gold. I don't know what a lizard man needs with gold, but thank you. Okay. Got a healing fountain. And some lava. With a pinata. And we're right back by the door. Gate. dead end. Which means I missed something. Yeah, there's gotta be a gate or a door or something somewhere. Blah 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 blah. Wall. Nothing but wall. And then you have this lovely spot I can just climb onto. Whoa. Do a whip it roof. Yeah, this is gonna take me anywhere. Alright, welcome to another one of those Daedric realms where you just get completely confused. I guess I do have to go and do something with them towers or something. I thought there would be a cave entrance somewhere. Anyway, yeah, if we don't see a cave door, then we're just gonna go back to the towers, the sub-towers, and see what we gotta do with them. Maybe there's a path underground from the towers, huh? Just think if that is the case, that Bethesda made this whole wraparound of the primary tower just to mess with you. Like, there can't be in any of these towers, it's gotta be around the corner somewhere. Like, nah, it's most likely one of the towers. Alright, we'll go to this one first, I guess. Gotta do some hako pako. Let's go over there first. Probably, since it's the first tower you pass. Da, 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 da. Loading area. Loading area with the enemies. Ow. Ow, I just got heat seats. Yeah, so no paralysis doesn't work on Achinox. But I found the door, so we're good to go. Hi! Missed. Kill him with reflect damage. Take that, definitely take that. Going up. Ow, I hit one of the spikes on the way up. Ow, I hit one of the spikes on the way down. Don't want to get crushed. Appreciate it. A couple of them I could get. Hey Clan, if you want to fall down here and just kill yourself, that'd be great. Oh, he's going to do it. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, I didn't die. Almost. He almost did the dead. healing, thank you. Paralysis spell is active. Flaming pinata, hello. Spicy pinata, what it is. Yeah. Bye. Did I miss a door? You just walk by them sometimes, you know. No door. Hey, Felon Spike. Thank you, people. Alright, well that was a complete waste of time. Man, I'm confused. I'm sorry this is taking a minute. Maybe I gotta get over to that tower somehow. Don't shoot me. There's the frickin' door! Ah! God damn it. Of course it was there the whole time. My doggo wants to come in. That's aggravating. Come on, pup. Wait, you wanna go back out? Alright. Going up the stairs, buddy. Come on. Got a little styrofoam on your nose. Or something. Come on. Up the buddy. There you go. You know, I'm kind of surprised that Bethesda didn't make that an achievement just like for jokes. Be like, you found the secret cave door in an Oblivion realm. It's like, thanks, Bethesda. Ow! Asshole. Okay. Sneak around you. Page off. I hear you. See a clan beer. Oh. Nice. Gotta watch out for them pits of lava. Of course, these cave systems are confusing as well. Everything's confusing about this game sometimes. There you are. You're the one that I was hearing earlier. Or flesh sack is what it is. Looks like an egg sack. I hear something moving, but I don't know what it is. Cover plain sound noise. Hey, door. I'm not even gonna bother. Continue to the Oblivion Cave. Come. Let's see. Do I go up or down? Or wherever this is. This is just a dead end. Okay, gotta going up. Door. Oh. We made progress. It looked like progress. If there's new enemies, then I know we made it. Yep. Right. Wait, Atronachs can actually be paralyzed. They Atronachs. Good to know. And Pupper. Puppy! Come on, man, Puppy. There you go. Alright. How many? 239. Okay. I go a little bit over the time. Of course, I don't know if this is going to be our last one for the day or not. Considering how long it's taking. It's okay. Hey, don't be gassing me like that. Come on. Get along. So this flaming mass of fire was actually a spot that I needed to be at. I could have just came down here and gone through this door. We would have been so good. Come on then. Ah, missed. Freeze them in jump animation. Alright, yeah, so I'm still on the lookout for those lava pits. Sometimes they'll be in those very bright red areas like that. Oh. You must be where I must go then. Thank you for the blunting piece. If there are Daedra, then that's the path, right? Or Dremora. Get over here. Moonlight, death. On fire, but that's okay. It's gonna go away eventually. Eventually. Okay. Door and whippy boy. Bones and clothes. 1 piece of gold. What about you? I'll definitely take that. Okay. Alright, where are we at now? Ooh, we're right under the tower. Cool. We just had a falling rock situation, which is... Oh. Delayed sound animation. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought I got to another point where I could have just done something and just got to this point. Thanks for activating all the gas. Now I gotta wait for it to clear. Dude. Alright. Ow. Everything's fine.
Join
yes. No, thank you. Thank you for the flawless rookie, though. La 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 la. I see something up here. Healing is a good thing. Oh. We're almost there. There's the door. So realistically speaking, if I just hopped my way around just a little bit, I probably could have found this and avoided all of that cave dwelling. Something to think about. Oh. This is the one that has the secret cut-in areas. Oh, whack. Come on, Daedron. Get the wool. I heard a roll. Alright, moving on. See. Oh, we're gonna be confusing again. We don't need it. Aha! That was a little early, buddy. Should have thought differently. Come at me. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Jump animation paralysis again. Good stuff. Okay, so continue going up. Moving up in the world. Hey-ho. Flash fire. Scream. Another one? There's usually two of them. The dead holes. Try to surprise me. Hello? Anybody here? Does it go this way? There's somebody. Good dodge, that missed. There you go. So good. How did I miss? I can't see, that's probably why. Blind. This fire is immaculate. Alright, now. Anyway. Wait. Yeah. Let's go this way. Get our Perella sauce back in. Really, bro? Ow. I'm not gonna die to a damn fireball. That's not gonna happen, okay? This one only has one. Of course, the door's on the outside. Almost there, almost there. Almost there. Yeah, they definitely don't, so long as I stay on my game. Like not doing that. This one can stop running, that'd be great. There you go. Oh, I killed him. That'll work. Nothing there. Honestly, I should just stop checking because I got what I wanted in terms of weapon. And unless I can get their armor, I don't really have any to collect anything from them. So, don't worry about it. Alright, where's the enemies? Come hither, please. Literally shooting through the floor. Oh, here we go. Sell. Where's this poison clothing? I'll sell it, I guess. I don't know. I do like the clothing. Oh, it's a spider girl. Hello. Paralyze you. No. But my effect is still some damage. I'll just take your soul then. Oh. Yeah, that thing. And you're doing that thing. Yep. Does the lead back? Oh, special trophy. Alright, Anvil headed. And Get him, Shadowmere. Good job, good job. Thank you for this hope. Oh. What mind if I do? What do you say, Shadowmere? One more? Go take care of the east side and take care of Shadenhall. And then I'll just leave Breville and Leywin for the next one. Why not? We'll do one more. One more tower, and then we only have to deal with 2 of them on the next recording of Oblivion. Yeah, boy. It's right nearby. Yep, there it is. Coming to kick your ass, Oblivion. I sell propane. Because I am propane. What? I've come upon an Oblivion gate dominating the landscape outside the walls of Shadenhall. A few Shadenhall guards seem to be patrolling the perimeter. I should approach them and see if they can render any assistance. Sure.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal.
I mean, I've destroyed plenty of them.
Haven't you heard about these gates to Oblivion? Open.
Yes, I have.
Well, then you know what they're capable of producing.
Yes, I do. Can you join me?
About 2 days. The count.
Oh.
2 days. And nary a word.
Do I gotta go rescue a guy? Is that what it is? Yeah. Sure. Oh yeah, the Knight of the Thorn guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta try and save some. If I recall correctly. Clan Fear. Let me just hop on my way down. Nothing like a good descent, you know? As long as I don't break my ankles. Oh, he's shooting. Shoot back. Yeah. Just a random tong as he hit the ground. That's some good stuff. That's some comedy sounds right there. Oh yeah, there's no problem. I'm pretty sure I'm bypassing a lot of unnecessary things. Guys!
It's about
Hello.
time someone got here.
The Oblivion
I
Gate.
set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 2 score of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, with you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel and complete our quest for the good of all Shadenhall. Huzzah!
Huzzah! But, you should
Are
probably
you
leave.
mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. Now, in my father's name, as Count Indorus of Shadenhall, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the Raymond sweep formation. You'll assault, and we'll guard the rear flank. Onward and upward! The
I wish you
sigils.
could just get out of here.
The path is yours.
Kinda gonna be
Lead on.
Strange.
Well, whatever.
Awful lot of you.
But yeah, I avoided
Could
a
be
lot
warm, but
of
all I feel is a
BS.
chilling cold.
just by scaling down the place.
Francis, we-
Obviously, because there's a cave door there. Huzzah! Let's go take that sigil of stone. Huzzah! You're gonna guard my rear flank, right? I'll hope you're good at it. Blunt force. Fortified blunt. Ooh. Sure.
You're pathetic.
Y'all are still fighting. So simple. Spank him in the ass. There you go. Take a couple more of these because I haven't seen them before until today. Another one. Stamina. Or magic. I can sell it. Yeah, so avoiding all of that stuff down the mountain, we're already at the tower. So easy! We just have to have this guy not die, right?
With all the lava you could be warm, but all I feel is
Let's get this over with!
It's cold. I mean, technically cold is a form of heat, it's just a lack thereof. The science! Hi! See, y'all are really in my way. You have lumps and bruises from long practice sessions with all kinds of maces and axes. You are now a journeyman with the blunt weapons. Your sidestep power attack now has the chance to disarm your opponent. Ooh. Press and hold attack while moving left or right to use. Cool. You're angry with me. Is it because I've hit you on accident? That's what you get for following me. Alright, you guys deal with that one. La 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 la. Magica. We got behind you. Where you at? Ooh, let's see, there's this door and then there's one that's up further. Go to that one. Might be faster. I wish I could have saved him. Ooh, nice shot. Oh, both of them are dead now. Sad. So sad. Such a shame. It's fine. He died in vain. Yeah, it's fine. I knew it was gonna fail anyway, but at least he tried. Yeah, definitely an easy gate. Boink, 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 boink. At least I don't have anybody in my way now.
Oh!
You just give me a second. Thank you. Cool. quite sure. Ooh. Crispy. Alright, where's the stairs? Ah. Yeah, I can tell. Still not as funny though as still not as funny as the death where the guy gets smashed by the alien trap. That one's always really good. Oh yeah, same door. I got bamboozled. I can see. Somebody got injured. Hi! Oh, it's gonna be funny if I could paralyze you through the door. Cicero, you're back! I'll say Cicero. I didn't expect to find you here. So soon, in fact. Because you did just die, what, 2 hours ago? And to be first seen in an Oblivion gate, that's honestly really surprising. Like, really. Like, you haven't followed us up here this whole time and you're just randomly up here. Like, really? That was honestly unexpected. He's running. Okay. Oh, no, you're running. Alright, Cicero, let's do this together then, since you're here. Don't die on me now. You just came back. Mm-hmm. 66 pounds, I cannot carry that. Too bad Cicero can't carry my burdens. Shout out to Lydia for putting up with us. Also, shout out to us for putting up with her misdemeanor. Whatever you want to call that. Her attitude. That's the word. Her attitude. Like, I'm sworn to carry your burdens. Like, yeah, stuff. You were doing anything for me. Cicero, are you still with us? Yay, he is. Alright. Good lad, good lad. Alright, step over here. Yeah. We did it, Cicero. I don't know how you got in here before me, but we did it. Yeah. And he died. No. Not yet. This is only, what, 10th life that he's been on? Maybe. After I touched the Sigil Stone, I appeared outside the Oblivion Gate and back in Tamriel, and the gate has been destroyed. I should report my actions to Ominous Gregory. Ominous, where are you? Ominous? Ominous?
You've done it!
Farwell has been
slain. Then it's a sad day, and I'll stay here and do a final sweep.
Don't worry, you should find his body outside the gate. That's usually how it happens.
Cheydinhall. Count Indris is waiting.
Oh. It's actually not here. Well, that's really sad then. His soul forever remains in the embers of that realm. Yeah, let's go turn in his little ring, I guess. Like, sorry, King of Shadenhall, but, guess I'm dead. Wasn't my fault, though. I told him to go away. I told him to go outside the gate, but he's like, nah. So, yeah. Such a grand hall. Where's he at?
Well met.
Well, well. Is he asleep? Bouquet of flowers.
Well met.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have a delightful conversation. I guess we gotta wait like in 2 hours.
Well met.
Hi,
I'm
Andale and
pleased to
Darius.
finally meet the savior of Cheydinhall. I realize he was trying at times, and he spoke before he thought, but he was still my son. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Whereas others would have left him to die, I'm sure you fought at his side. Your actions are duly noted, and your reward...
I'm sorry about your loss.
I thank you for your sympathy. You're truly a noble individual. Were you able to retrieve anything from him before...
Yes, his,
Thank you.
ring.
You are truly worthy of all the praise being given to you. On second thought, you keep it. You were the last to travel with him. I won't take no for an answer. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of
Got a free
Cheydinhall.
ring.
May RK guide you.
Da. Yeah. Okay.
I'm done talking to you.
Angry. Alright, so does the ring have any special features? No. Okay. Well, I can either keep it or I can sell it for a small price, but... free ring. Alright, so what did this little stone give us? Ah, we got doubles. Okay. Okay, so... we got 2 of those then? We got 2 of each of them. Yeah. Okay, so we can get a 30% shield on us if we want to. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's go retire. Well, actually, I want to see if I can get the Bruma house real quick. I want to get the Bruma house. If we can, then we'll retire there for the day. Yes, that's right. Let's go get the Bruma house, hopefully. I do love the shack, I do. But if I can get this house, I will definitely be moving things over slowly. Countess, I declare
It's a
purchase of thy house.
Hear me out. I asked
house?
myself, do I like you enough?
You're
What?
going to like me enough.
That will get you something. I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate. Wonderful. As I said, I've had a look. I'm fair.
Yay! 10,000 gold.
Please consider my proposal.
Nah. As long as I got the house, I'm not too worried. Another thing I like about Bruma is you can do a bunch of house parkour. Well, sometimes you can. La 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 la. Yeah. Nice log cabin. Mm. So cozy. Yeah, boy. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. The master bedroom. Alright. Let's go purchase some furnishings. How much money do I have now? 20,000. That should definitely be enough to get all the furnishings. Honestly, I think this is probably around the most gold that I've had in Oblivion. Like, I have bought in the Skingrad house before, but 30,000 I think is probably the most I've ever had, honestly. Hi, Pseudo-Tom.
I'm sure all of Bruma.
I would like to
May
purchase.
I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Monkey pants. Acrobatics 10, athletics 10, willpower drain is 5. Interesting. La, 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 la. Ah. Oh yeah. See if we can haggle. 50%. Damn right. Damn right.
That's a good deal. You
Keep
bought
going
that
down,
for
baby.
a song.
Can I go 55?
An
Damn
excellent deal.
Let me try and break it at 60. Damn.
Tell your friends about me.
I went from
Farewell.
I went from hi. I went from 20,000 gold all the way down to 5,000. Wow.
Please go ahead.
Technically, I went from 30,000 down to 5,000. But either way, I'm just glad I got the ruin house now. Got a nice broom in the chest. It's one of those folding brooms, you know. Matic. Oh, the fireplace isn't lit. Damn it. That's the one thing I wish. Like the fireplace. I mean, I can do a little something. What is that? I can do a little something. It doesn't stay, but it's something, I guess. Yeah, if this thing actually had a fire going, that would just complete it every which way. Nice cozy bed. Nice stonework. So good. This would almost be like a dream home for me, honestly. I would just try and put in like a couple more rooms or something just so I can put my collectibles and whatnot. Or, you know, I can work with something, you know. Because this would technically be like a living room. Or maybe downstairs or something, I don't know. This would be like a living room. No, this would be like the kitchen / dining area. Yeah. Then you have like a little collectible section, or maybe put pantry stuff here. And then I could have some like collectibles here. And then you go down here, and then this could be like a little mini living area, like a living room area. And then of course you have the bed. Yeah. Something. Something. Some good stuff, you know. Yeah, that's gonna do our sales for the stream today. Got 2 more Oblivion gates to go before the Great Gate, and everything else that follows after that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for joining, Knights. And also thank you for the follow again. But yeah, so we got Mr. Cicero back. He died and came back in the same video, so that's impressive. Took down a majority of the gates, like I said. 2 more to go. And yeah, got ourselves a nice warm, cozy house. So good. But yeah, so tomorrow, if we stream something, depends on what it's gonna happen. Because, like I said, I'm gonna try and finish Chapter 2 on Genshin Impact so I can get to Sumeru. So if I can get to Sumeru, then I'll probably stream that tomorrow. If not, we'll go somewhere else. Maybe it'll be Sea of Thieves, maybe it'll be Subnautica again. I still have not beaten Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, so I kind of want to do that. I just haven't had the motivation. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah. See y'all later. Have a good day. Have a good night. C'est la vie.